Hey everyone, it's Patrick from Oakland Travel. Welcome to the Ovation of the Seas in August of 2019, a 7-night Alaskan cruise out of Seattle, Washington. This was pre-pandemic, so back when cruising was normal, quote unquote. Day 6 on the cruise, kind of getting towards the end. It's a sea day as we're heading down to Victoria, British Columbia. Here in the video, we are in the 2-story area of the Royal Promenade, just kind of checking out some of the shopping. And here in a minute, you're going to see where I kind of go out to the balcony of our balcony stateroom cabin and just do some video recording kind of the ocean and give a little bit of sort of a rundown of what was going on, at that point in the cruise and some of our plans going forward, and just kind of like a little miniature update, trying to capture the cruise up to that point. And again, this was August in 2019, and this was the Ovation to the Seas on a 7-night Alaska cruise.
Want to get?
What's the name of your?
Want to go sit down?
She's the hell sweet and red. You
Want something to eat?
Yeah, but I'm okay. It's bad.
They're like, you can't play that.
My neighbor will take care of it. It's Wednesday, day 6. About 5:30, 6 o'clock in the evening. Heading down to Victoria, British Columbia. Not exactly sure where we are. We're long past the whale watching part, basically. So we're kind of out in more open waters, I guess you could call it. A couple thousand miles away from here, there's a hurricane headed right for what looks to be headed right for Orlando, Florida, coming in right on Labor Day 2019. So potentially impacting our flight home. And we're not sure yet how that's going to play out. It takes me months and months to get through some of this video footage because there's so much of it. So by the time this finally makes it up to YouTube, everything will have worked itself out one way or another. Some interesting kind of currents like right out there. You can see like right. But did our behind the scenes tour today, full access, all access tour. Not as good as the Allure of the Seas tour we did back in 2013. This one was only about 3 hours, and that other tour was almost 5 hours. And it took us on that tour. They took us all through the crew quarters and down at the front of the ship where the helicopter can land, and just all sorts of places. The theater where we got to see behind the scenes and intern, all kinds of stuff. On this tour, it was kind of like the highlights. So, I don't know. And, it was kind of cool to do. It was $120 a person. If you've never done it before, it's cool. If you've done it before on another ship like we have, where the tour was better and longer, then you leave yourself a little bit disappointed. So, we're not done with the cruise yet, but so far, big asterisk in front of that. So far, the ship is cool. The crew is kind of hit or miss. I kind of miss the Caribbean. So, we booked on Harmony of the Seas in July of 2020. And I can't wait to get back on the Oasis class, get back into warmer weather. This was one of those once in a lifetime type of things. We've done it. It was fun. But we get back to Florida and get back to the normal cruising routine. So yeah, two cruises next year actually. We got Harmony of the Seas in July of 2020, and then we do the brand new Scarlet Lady, which is on Virgin Voyages, and that one is October of 2020. And that one will be interesting. And then beyond that, 2021, we go back to Europe probably England, Ireland, and Scotland, maybe some combination thereof. And then the next cruise beyond that will be probably 2022, maybe 2021. I don't know yet. It might be a 2-week European trip plus a cruise might be a little too much in 1 year for us. So the next cruise might be a nice big fat 14-day out of Boston that goes up towards Nova Scotia. So we're kind of looking at that as a possibility. So as you can tell, we sort of plan these things well in advance. But here we are, our second formal night. We're not dressing up tonight. I had the full tux on the other night. Not doing that again. And oh, by the way, if you're ever going to do that, be sure to rent the tux on the ship. It's great. It's about $100. You do it online ahead of time. The website for the tux rental is kind of hidden in the RoyalCaribbean.com website. You have to sort of do like almost like Google it, run a tux on Royal Caribbean or something, because it's there, but their website is absolutely horrendous. So the tux rental part is buried. But once you get in there, you can put in every kind of measurement known to man to specify the shirt, the jacket, and the pants, and you can rent the shoes, and you can rent the black socks that go with the shoes, and it's a pretty good deal, $100 rental. And what they do is it's in your stateroom, so when you show up, when you first come in on day one, it's just hanging in your closet, ready to go. So I've done that I've done it in the last probably 3 cruises maybe. So when we do the one on Harmony next year, I'll probably do it again. So it's a pretty good deal. It's about $100, and I would definitely recommend it. So tomorrow we are in Victoria, British Columbia. I'm going to fire up the GoPro tomorrow and record just a ton of video so that we can just roll video nonstop tomorrow. And then I think we're still on track to do all of our stuff in Seattle. We have like a Boeing tour and a Seattle lock cruise and a tour of Pike Place Market all booked for Seattle for when we get off the ship before we go back to Florida. As of right now, all of that is still in the works, and we're still going to do it. So this hurricane is screwing everything up potentially, but we're not sure yet. So hopefully we do it, because then that's that much more video I can record and show you guys all the cool stuff in Seattle. So see if I get a little bit more footage tomorrow evening from the balcony. But now we are on our way to Canada.